Hi guys, it's Helen Vandenberghe here, and so excited to welcome yet another amazing expert in our six-figure coach giveaway. Over here, over there, we've got the amazing Sheryl Bernstein.
Hello.
Yay, Sheryl, thank you so much for joining us today. Now,
Good
guys,
morning.
it's so lovely to see you. I wanted to introduce you to Sheryl because she's one of our amazing experts who's been very, very generous and donated one of her amazing trainings on for the six-figure coach giveaway. So if by any chance you've missed it, six-figure coach giveaway, if I just move my mouse, you can just look down there where my name normally is. Just no, hang on, it's down there. Sixfigurecoach.biz. Sixfigurecoach.biz is where you need to go to grab these amazing tools. So what we've had is experts from all over the globe generously donate some of their best trainings, templates, mini masterclasses, or workbooks, you name it, it's there, all to help you as a coach or expert take that six-figure leap in your business. Now, for some of you, that might be getting to your first six-figure year. Maybe you're aiming for a six-figure launch on your next product launch or program launch, or maybe you are going for a seven-figure business and trying to get to those six-figure months. Whatever your goal is, you will find something in one of these gifts for you. So I strongly recommend, if you haven't already, then go to sixfigurecoach.biz. You'll find all the amazing tools and techniques there, including an amazing gift from Sheryl. But you know, I don't know if you guys have met Sheryl before. If you're in my communities, you might not have met her yet. She has got over 3 decades experience in showbiz. I mean, how glamorous is that? I mean, I was going to say films, movies, you name it, she's done it. Not just performing, but also producing, directing, and everything behind the scenes. She's also a law of attraction coach, which again, just that whole manifestation element, bringing that into your business. And she works with experts to really help them get seen, get their message out there, and to really shine, particularly on video, this amazing medium that we've got now. So, Sheryl, how did it all begin? How did you end up being this expert in this area?
Well, when I was 3, no, actually it began when I was a little girl. I always played movie star. And here's an interesting thing. I played this game with my girlfriends. If you go back to what you played as a little girl, often you'll find that's what you're doing today. That's what you're doing today. So it started when I was little. I did want to play movie star. We did it in the bathroom with my friend Marcy. In the shower curtain was my stage. But then I went to college in art and theater. I got a job at a small radio station outside of Buffalo, New York, where I grew up. In Niagara Falls, New York. I just love everything about performing and being out there and transmitting information and entertainment. And I went to a bigger radio station. And while I was at that station, I saw our afternoon DJ at a comedy club. He was performing stand-up comedy. Mm-hmm. And this is to show you how you just follow your sort of magical steps that appear before you. Yeah. And I went to see him and I just thought it was great. It was a little comedy club called the Trafalmador Cafe, literally underground. You had to go down the stairs underground, and loved it. And okay, so that's that. And then because I was the girl voice in Buffalo in radio doing commercials, and it was a small town and I was kind of the voice whenever it was a female voice. They did an article about me in the Buffalo Evening News, in the newspaper. And in that article, they asked, as you might often ask the people you interview, what else do you want to do besides, doing voices on radio? And since I had just seen Jay, our afternoon DJ, do comedy, I said, I don't know, I might want to do stand-up comedy. And that was just it. The producer of that show, that comedy show, read the article and he invited me to come and perform. And this is something I tell all my clients and I tell everybody, say yes. When you're invited to appear, say yes. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm on the phone. We had regular phones then, I said, oh, okay. And he said, when would you like to come? And I'm in my head, I'm going, well, I've never done stand-up comedy, so I kind of need to write an act. So I gave it a month. And that deadline, and this works into everything about our work, that deadline caused me to create an act. I showed up where he said to show up, me and 5 guys, and did my act, and it was a hit. People loved it, and I just kept going back. Here's the next little bing in that magical journey. I was still doing my radio, still doing all my radio, producing, directing, creating commercials and putting them on the air. But while I was performing, someone who lived in LA, was a comedy writer, came back home to visit his family, originally from Buffalo, saw me, came up to me after and said, hey, you're good. You should think about going to Los Angeles. Women are just starting out there. And I had never thought of that. I was just, having fun. And I was like, Los Angeles. I thought maybe New York, because Buffalo and New York in the States are the same state. That opened up that idea. So I just kept thinking about that and thinking about that. I went out to LA just for a look, got connected to a friend of a friend, got to stay with her. I auditioned at the Comedy Store and got accepted. I met with an agent, and he said, and he listened to my reel, you have a reel of all your commercials. He listened to my reel and he said, I know somebody that needs a girl like you. Everybody always seemed to need a girl like me. This other person produced funny commercials, needed a gal, got a job, got an agent, got accepted at the Comedy Store. It was all like,
wow.
The sparkles were all like, go here. So I moved out to LA, did my voiceover, big commercials. I mean, big commercials for like Maybelline and Friskies and CBS and AT&T, all kinds of big stuff, just having a ball and doing my comedy at the same time. And this went on for quite a few decades of just riding the wave. Also had a job at a big radio station out here, morning radio, two woman talk show, first 2-woman talk show in LA.
Wow.
Morning drive means in the morning, like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. All that was just magic. But then, and this was before the big digital age hit. We were still going to studios, big, gorgeous studios with the, $10,000 microphone. And it was not done remote. Nothing was done remotely. We still had beepers. Remember beepers, pagers?
Yeah, I do.
But things began to change. And the magic of what I was doing kind of started to become less and less. And I'm sure many people can relate to this, and perhaps their work, the work they love, changed. I mean, this is the way it's always been. We went from horses to cars, things changed. And I was getting called less. And I was getting booked less. And the people I worked with kind of went on to different things, or because it's all like everything. It was relationship based. When somebody knew you and they liked your work, they hired you again and again. And I was not feeling ready to not be doing something. I wanted to still put my gifts out there.
Yeah.
And here's another little magical thing. We are on computers by then. And by the way, I was one of the last ones kicking and screaming going into computer world. I was like, I'm going to still use my, what was that that book that you just write in?
Oh, yeah.
The daily planner.
Oh, yeah. Filofax. Yeah.
I was still using my Filofax. I'm not changing. But now, of course, everything is computerized. So I'm on my computer, and something comes across my desk from Christy Whitman, who is one of the grand, queens of the law of attraction. And it was some little thing. This was her freebie, but at that time I didn't know what freebies were or free gifts were. And it was about learning the 7 laws of the universe, the 7 universal laws. And I thought, that's interesting. So I got the thing, click, got it, free gift. And within that free gift, and everybody who's a coach can relate to this, she offered some free coaching. But because she ran a coaching school and her students needed to practice.
Mhm.
And I didn't even know what coaching was.
Mhm.
I was like, well, that sounds interesting. It was all like, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. I emailed back. Yeah, I'd love it. Got my first, it was 3 sessions, got my first coaching session. And I wish I still knew, I do not remember the name of my coach. But after that session, I was like, and it was a kind of a law of attraction session.
Mhm.
After that session, I thought, that is what I want to do. I want to help other people feel the way she just made me feel.
Oh my God,
Because
that's magical.
it was like everything is possible. My eyes were opened in a way I had never, it's going to make me cry, in a way I never knew that you could think. I was thinking beyond what I had been thinking. And I was a big thinker.
Yeah.
But it opened up that whole world of the law of attraction and the universal laws. And so I went, spent the most money I had ever invested besides college, even more than college, because I think I got a scholarship to college. It was $5,000 at that time to do a year of study to become a law of attraction coach.
Mhm.
I did that. And then after that, and here's how all this beautiful coaching magic works. Christy had sent an email about Lisa Sasevich, and Lisa Sasevich trains entrepreneurs how to be an entrepreneur with her Speak to Sell. And that sounded interesting to me. And because she was associated with Christy and I trusted Christy, I got her free gift and then eventually joined her mastermind, learned how to be an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So combining, and Lisa helped me do this. She said, why don't you combine what you did in the past
Mm.
with this law of attraction learning and help others to shine their light, and it was perfect. And that
It's
is how I became the creative muse. And now I consider myself a producer, director for other entrepreneurs, helping them with their video and also their lead magnets and their writing and all the creative parts, all those creative things that we create to let others know about us and our work.
And I love that you call it creative work, because so many entrepreneurs look at the marketing as some like big heavy rock they've got to drag around. And actually, if you can tap into like, this is about getting your message out to the world and make it fun and make it creative and make it something that brings you joy. One, it's going to resonate a whole lot more with people. And two, you're going to enjoy a huge part of your work. So I love that you come at it from that angle. So tell me a bit about the sort of clients you work with and what are the sort of results they get when they come into your world.
Well, I work with, it does seem to be mostly women that are attracted to me. Although I have worked with a couple men, but women, entrepreneurs, usually of a spiritual nature, more, I would say the softer coaching niches. Um, I, I'm not good at like learn to make, $5,000 a day. I'm not good at that kind of marketing. But I'm very good with spiritual entrepreneur, obviously, because I'm a law of attraction coach as well. And that's who's attracted to me. They're usually older. In fact, I have 3 clients that are over 80.
Yes, now we're talking.
And they are still out there doing it.
Yeah.
And the kind of results, here's how it works, Helen. They'll come to me fearful about doing video or not knowing how to connect the parts so that they can even start attracting people to them. And it's a combination of fear of being out there because they're not sure of what to do or what to say or how to look or how to be or how to even get on video. And also just not knowing how to do any of the tech stuff. It's kind of my magic as well. I know the tech as well as the creative, as well as the law of attraction. And I love working with people. So I had one client who she's fabulous. And I can always see this this magic that everybody has. That's kind of my magic, is helping them bring that magic out so they know you're good. So they know you've got this, whatever their special thing is. So I had this one client, she was very afraid to be seen, to be on video, to start her visibility. And she knew that was the piece that was missing. And we worked together, and I helped her with videos. And she was even in one of my groups where others reflected back to her what they saw that she emitted just by being her. And slowly, we got her ebook done. We got her email connected. We got her feeling comfortable on video. I edited. And here's another thing. Editing is magic. You can take all kinds of things and edit it together for someone. They can look amazing on video, even if maybe while you're recording it, it's a little choppy. Anyway, she started doing what I suggested everybody does, is to say yes to opportunities. She said yes to one opportunity to be seen, to be on a summit. And exactly what I say happened. Somebody else saw her and said, I loved what you said. Would you come be in my summit? And again, she was hesitating, like, I don't know if I could do it. I said, oh, you are so ready. Yes, you can. I am right with you. I'm behind you. That's the other thing when having a coach, any kind of coach, when you've got that person at your back, you've got that person there to catch you if you feel like you're faltering. You've got that person that can say, yeah, you can, when you think, I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
So all of the work that we did together, plus, and she will tell me this all the time, I just love it. She says, it's you, Sheryl. It's because of you I can do this. And I said, well, okay, I'll take that, but it's also because of you.
Yeah.
It's also because of you. So that's the kind of results.
Yeah.
And now she's excited about being out there, being in other people's, what I say, ride someone else's limo. Ride someone else's limo, which is kind of what this wonderful, by the way, this wonderful giveaway that Helen has put together. I want to tell you, Helen, there are some banging gifts in this giveaway. Amazing. This is next level stuff. This is next level stuff. And you've done a gorgeous job. I just want to say thank you so much for putting this together. You have done an absolutely gorgeous job of it. That's something I like to be in things that are well produced, that are well put together, that work beautifully for the person, coming to the giveaway. So they just go click, click, click. They're in, they get their gifts, run smoothly, beautifully done. You've got amazing energy.
Well, I find, like you probably, attract similar people, and collectively, I mean, wow, what a team. And, we do have a few, we have 27 amazing experts in this event. So I'm just, guys, if you haven't already got Sheryl's gift, which we're going to talk about in a second, just don't walk, run to your computer now, get it. So you've put together something, because video is such a huge part of connecting, and it's, I might call it marketing, but it's connecting at a soul level with your audience. So you put together this amazing gift, 10 things to know before you video, to save time, help you shine, and look like a pro.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that. What are people going to get when they come into your world and get that gift from you?
Well, this is a gift that I had so much fun putting together, by the way. It's a PDF, which you can print out if you wish. You can print it out, and it gives you 10 tips to know before you video. That's what it's called. Because there are things that, as I went through my life before being a coach, and especially when I was before being a coach, I didn't do my own videos. I had, other people with the big cameras and lighting and all that stuff. So I got to witness what they did. But once I became a coach and did my own videos, there are things you need to know that I discovered by accident when things would go wrong. And these are tips that I'm letting others know so you don't run into this problem when you are getting ready to do your video. These are nuts and bolts of things to know so that the actual videoing goes smoother. I was thinking about this morning, like, what if I said one word, what's the one thing to be aware of when you're going to video? And that is be prepared. Be prepared. I gave myself an hour to get ready for this video to make
Me
sure
too, and that was just doing the makeup.
doing the makeup. Because video will suck a little bit out of you. So you want to, if no, not everybody wants to wear makeup, but if you want to wear makeup, you want to do a little bit more. But I wanted to make sure my lights were right. I wanted to make sure my background looked good. Here's a tip I just want to give right now. You can, before you go on an interview, open your own Zoom, check yourself out. Does it look good? You can see right there on your own screen. Yeah. You do your little test. So these are 10 tips in the PDF, and it comes with a video for each one of these tips. A fun little video I did. Some are out in my garden, some are in my living room. So you get to see all around my house. And it tells you a little bit about each one of these tips. And this is just to begin. This isn't about how to be on social media. This isn't about how to, triple affect your video. This is about you doing a video. And doing video is so much more than just, doing a Facebook Live. This is doing video, being at an interview. When you're in a group, let's say a big Zoom session, that is your opportunity for people to see you.
Yes.
So you want to look good. Don't be in the shadows. Anytime that you are invited to speak into somebody else's group, which is a wonderful way for people to learn about you, that's being on video. You doing a Facebook Live is video. Doing your own videos for a little course is doing video. It's all doing video. Even when you're coaching somebody or you're being the coachee. Usually if you're on Zoom, that's on video. It's all video is here to stay. Yeah. It is a big part of, I believe, being an entrepreneur and a coach. And what I would love is for people to be unafraid of it and to know that it really is just a matter of doing it so that you get comfortable with what I call the on-camera you, because it does feel a little different. One of the things, well, there are 3 things I hear all the time. One is, I don't know if I look good. And this is what I want to say about that. The more lighting you have, the better you look. Yeah. You'd think that more light would maybe show everything, but it doesn't. It kind of.
And I'll show you this right now, guys. So I've got a big studio light here. So without it, can you see how you just get that blur in the background? Just that little bit of lighting makes a massive difference. And I personally, because my office is crazy cluttered all the time, and I have so many, I have big whiteboards over here and here with goodness knows what's on them. I love a clean background, but I also love, can you see how beautifully Sheryl's got, her background is just perfect for her. We've got that little sparkles behind, that purple theme, which is one of her theme colors. You've got fresh flowers. You've got incense, I can see, or essential oils. I'm not literally looking, although some people will stare in the background. Yeah, they might. I'm getting a feel for her from just by preparing that. And seriously, guys, this can be a corner in your bedroom. This can be, the spare, the cupboard under the stairs. You just have your lighting right. We've all
you
got.
Only need this much. Yeah, right here. But that is something that I do teach. I believe this is all part of it. You can say your message in your background as well, that it should match you and the essence of you. Here's the general, what I want to wrap up with. You being on video, I believe, should give the feeling of you and what working with you would be like. So that people feel, oh, that's her flavor. Yeah, that's her flavor. Because people are going to gravitate to you if you're the right one for them. Yeah. Not everybody, there's a lid for every pot. and not every pot and every lid fits. So be you, express you. You know, I would never have like bright colors. That's just not me, or pointy things, or, you know, metallics, just not me. I don't have it in my house, and I don't have, usually the way you decorate your house is probably the way you want to decorate back here. I would think. So anyway, that's my gift, 10 things to know before your video. I would love you to get it. And the videos come in an email to you. So it's easy every couple of days. And there's, you know, ways to connect with me further if you want to delve deeper.
So tell us, Sheryl, where can people reach you? I'm sure they'll be inspired by your story and want to know more. So where can they reach you outside of the event?
You can go to my site, SherylBernstein.com, and find all kinds of things there and all kinds of ways to connect with me. And if you get my free gift, there's a link to my scheduler. I am happy to speak with anybody, you know, a first time call, just to see if you want to talk about how to go further with your visibility, with your connecting pieces, your creative expression to attract people to you.
That sounds amazing. So guys, if I just move my mouse, you should be able to see on Sheryl's picture, her name. If you have any trouble connecting with her, you're connected to me. Just reach out to me. I'll make sure you're hooked up. And just, again, get your hands on these gifts. They are absolutely phenomenal. Go to sixfigurecoach.biz and it's going to open a whole new world of possibilities for you. So Sheryl, thank you so
Fabulous
much.
People are in this giveaway. I mean, big coaches.
So thank you so much for being with us
Helen.
Today, Sheryl. We can't wait to see you. And guys, I want to know, when you have downloaded Sheryl's gifts, once you come into the giveaway, you'll get access to a group that's part of this event. I want to know, what have you done with them? I want to see a video in that group. Come and introduce yourself on video.
Brilliant.
Tell us what you learned from Sheryl's tips. That would be amazing. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up. This has been Helen Vandenberghe with the amazing Sheryl Bernstein. And just please grab those gifts whilst you can at sixfigurecoach.biz and tell us what you loved about them and what have you done with them. All right, guys, bye for now. Have an amazing day.
Thank you so much, Helen. Bye.